Greetings and salutations. I hope you enjoyed that little montage for my city in City Skylines 1. Before I get started playing in it, I wanted to make a little correction about what I've been calling it up to this point, which is Taro Prime. That is incorrect. If you look down in the little name box down there, it in fact says Trio Prime. And it does have a significance to it. It refers to the three colleges that are located in the city. I will reflect on them at a later time. But yeah, I wanted to make that little correction before I got started here, and I've done it, so let's get started. Right, so let's get some zoning going in here. What do I have? I think I was just doing small houses and putting them in block by block, giving them their own little bits of space. Yeah, these ones can be bigger because, well, they're on bigger plots of land. And we're back to the 4 squares per division on the streets. Whoop. Now this game has an autosave that is very, very obvious. So guess what I'm going to be doing with the autosaves. If y'all don't know, well, you haven't been watching Skylines YouTubers that much lately, then have you? Alright, so that, and I don't have anything like some people do for saving rocks. However, move him over here, and let's reset this guy. Reset object. There we go. That way you can just kind of sit on the ground there. And move it tool. Get rid of that. Oh, so I'll go ahead and let this the daytime thing kind of pass for the first day. But I will be going and shutting that off here in just a little bit. Ooh, that is a flat rock. Holy crap. And already people are starting to come in and build on this new street. See, here they actually like me. They don't like me in the other game. They are so picky in that game, just unreal. I mean, they're kind of picky here too. That's kind of to be expected. But they are even more so in that second game. And wow, one thing I do miss in the new game that I thought they were going to improve upon. It might come in later DLCs, but I really thought they were going to have it day one. Is the building animations. There are none in CS2. Like, it's a blank plot of land, which that is not. It's a blank plot of land, and then poof, there's a building. Like, ugh, really? Come on. So, yeah, I definitely miss that about City Skylines 1. Oh, look at all my planes up there. And this is on the slowest day cycle. Like this, yeah, these days just really move in this game. I understand you have to crank it up to even get remotely kind of this speed, and I know City Skylines 2 is the time mechanic is a lot different in that game, but oh my gosh, sometimes you just want to see things progress and you don't want to wait forever. And that's kind of what I like about this game. It has a nice balance of time to make it fun, even at the slowest level. And So that one's got someone moving into it. That one's got people moving into it. I recall, let's see, kind of hang out here with this thing for a little bit. I recall in several posts online about people hating the look of these homes, and yeah, like some of them are kind of unique, to put it lightly. Some of them do not look like homes. Some of them look like a well, this one, for example, looks like the bottom of a blender from, well, today, but you know, more specifically from the 1960s. And then you got there's one, at least, well, there's probably several, but there's one that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm going to cinematic view so we can get some better frames. Oh, where is it? Is it this guy? No, it's not that guy. Where is it? Is it these guys? No, not quite them. Where are you? You know what? Hang on a second.
Cue the sun.
And let there be light. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of light. I needed the light to to find this blasted house. Where is this thing? Maybe I screened him out of this area. I don't know. This guy right here. These little houses. Some people had like the biggest problem with these little houses here, and I don't know why. I mean, I get it when they're like a whole bunch of them next to each other, but I like that. That is really, really cool. It kind of looks like a radio, like an old-fashioned radio jukebox thing. You know, speakers here on each side, and then the jukebox window, and then the bass, a little stubby bass. But I don't know. I personally like it, but a lot of people I read in forums online, they just hated the look of that house, and many others like it. They just cannot deal with the looks of the houses. And so they went and found mods that changed the look of the houses, and I personally, I'm not about, you know, trying to find the most realistic stuff. Sometimes it's just nice to step away from reality and, you know, get something like this where it's just, it mimics reality, but it's not, it's far enough away from reality that it's able to take you away and just kind of make you relax for a little while. So that's part of the charm that I loved about this game, and I still love about it, because, you know, obviously I'm still playing it, building neighborhoods over here. Yeah, I think I wanted to do some stuff along the back here, so alright, let's get out of that. And land. Change my brush size and brush strength. Go down a bit. Let's get the strength of the road. Oh, that is doing a lot of grading. Okay. Let's do that sort of thing. Let's have kind of see what I'm going for with the contour lines here, just having the houses spaced out. So maybe put a park there with a mountainy view. Maybe. We'll see. We'll leave that bare because it's an intersection. Let's bring this up a bit. I might take that and go back that way. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, let's try that. Let's start. Let's decrease the brush size a little bit. Start there. Okay. And then so let's go ahead and start with that back piece of land there. Actually, you know what? Let's check my... I should probably start from this direction and move that way, because there is stuff for the power to jump from. If I start over there, there's not really anything for it to jump from. I could put a camouflage bush over there and make it jump that way, but I really don't want to do that. It seems like it'd be easier to just try and get it to jump over here. So let me get a road selection going. Tiny roads. Let's try this one. I think it would be a kind of a nice little neighborhood to let's see, what snap 2 am I working with here? Collision. Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of. It's all these things. There we go. Okay. So, don't worry about that over there. I'll put one over there. And maybe one there. There. Yeah, small one there, small one there. No, let's leave that. Yeah, I was gonna do that on the back part anyway, so. Alright. And let me make sure that... Oh, hey, I know. I can put... There's already park stuff over there, but... As you can see... They're not building here yet. Well, I don't think that's because there's not a park there. I think it's just because it might be a district issue. No, that's not right either. Never mind. Don't listen to me on that. Anyways, let's try to get a park going in here. I'm not going to obsess over dog parks like some people. Sorry, just not gonna do it. Let's see. It's a tiny playground. Maybe? I feel like there should be something else. Sidewalk restaurant, sidewalk cafe. That'll work. Alright. See, now there's something for the power to jump over to. So that'll get the homes going there. Alright, so let's just move along. Do I want to do a corner store? Yes, I do. A very small corner store, but I do want to do it. Okay. So let's go ahead and zone all these in. Oh, wait. No, I wanted to put a park in there. Let's leave that open for the park. Ooh. So I think that's a good spot for a lake. No, it is now. Oh boy. I did not like that terrain choice. Move it. Okay. Let's level the terrain around it. And smooth it out. Well, I thought I was going to smooth it out. Okay. Get all my fancy trees in here. Let's see. Bigger one. Oh. Jeez. Oh, Lord. I find it kind of interesting that the trees I thought there was a slope setting. Wasn't there a slope setting somewhere? Facing kind of. I thought the oh, it was this thing. The forest brush tool. That's what I was thinking of. Slope limit. There we go. Like, I always swear there was a slope thingy mechanism in here somewhere. Take out the bright green ones. Some of them anyway. And where are my... Okay. Let's move you out there. Move you over there. Move in. Okay, so that house can build. And let's move that one out. That one up. That one up. Move that just a little more. There we go. We're doing okay. Alright. Hey, those houses are starting to grow in now. Sweet. Alright. So let's turn on that. Oh, barely out of reach of the water pipe situation here. Yeah, pipes under the road where they belong. Har, har, har. Okay. water is dealt with. Now we're just waiting for the houses up there to grow in. Oh, don't worry about your power. You'll get your power. So some of the things that I've gotten in here, got started in here, are based on video ideas from our favorite YouTubers. Others are, well, I can't really say it's all me. Like, there's certain things that are me, but a lot of it is just it's a mix. This city was always meant to be a project city. Trio Prime actually is not the first name this city ever had, but it's what it's called now, and I bring that up just because for Skylines 1, this city is the only one I've ever worked on. I was going to start a new one to kind of get in that whole new city before Skylines 2 facade, but I just never got into it, and yeah, I continued playing this until Skylines 2 came out, and it's always been my work in progress. There'll be little bits here and there, like this neighborhood, for example, and this whole park, for example. Like everything with these parking lots and the pathways, and some of these things over here. Like I was utilizing the parking lot streets for a while. Over here with like the skating park, baseball field. I really need to do something about that trash. It's bugging me, but I'm still not going to do anything about it yet. Yeah, just like little things like making entrances over here for parking lots before actually getting to the park itself. Obviously I didn't do that up there. I figure that's going to be a neighborhood one, even though this is still kind of a neighborhood park. It's a small neighborhood park up there, so people can just kind of walk to that one. I'm trying to justify my means of building certain ways. Doesn't make it any better. But you know what I'm getting at, though, right? It's just one of those things where I try to put a little bit more effort into certain areas, whereas other areas, like over here in the middle of town, I think that's the middle of town. There's a landmark that's actually the middle of town. Forget where it is. Might be up that way somewhere. It's over there somewhere. Anyways, yeah, all of that is very early building ideas, and I'll start something early on, and then I'll come back and I'll just overhaul it big time. Oh no, I guess one of my teams lost a game or something. Not the whole city's unhappy right now. Oh well. But yeah, it's just I'll pick something and I'll overhaul it, and then I'll get new ideas of things I want to try, and then I'll get neighborhoods that look like this. And I haven't played in a week, 2 weeks now. 24th was almost 2 weeks ago at this point, at least at the time of recording, not the time of uploading to YouTube, but as of the time of recording, which is right now the 4th, November 4th. Kind of an irrelevant detail, but just letting you know how long it's been since I've played this game. This is the first time I've opened this up since City Skylines 2 launched. Let's see, there's some stuff over here. This is based on, I think, CPP's idea with the long street. Actually, you know what? go into cinematic mode and I'll show you what I'm talking about, just to kind of wrap up. So this little deal here, he had something that where he took this one road and he came straight across here and he started building all this up into a residential zone, or residential neighborhood. He built around here, and I don't remember what exactly he did with this, but I've decided to make a crazy looking park with it, leave it as is, just build a monorail around it so it actually does one big fancy loop and this goes off into the beach over here. But yeah, I saw that for the longest time. Was like, what am I gonna do with that? And still to this day, you can tell I haven't done any much with it other than decorate it and put this monorail around it. This is something that I can't wait for City Skylines 2 to pick up on, is these floating garbage collectors. This is wastewater coming out of here, and these floating garbage collectors are collecting it as it falls out, and there is no pollution here whatsoever. None. If I pop back out of this and go to my info view, is that pollution? Yep. Oh, hush. So yeah, you can see there's no ground pollution, no water pollution. That might be due to one of the unique buildings that I have placed in the city. There's several of them. It's pretty much a utopia. But yeah, there is no pollution coming out whatsoever here. I think if these things weren't there, you'd see something kind of starting to form here. There'd probably be like a big old green, or brown, brown, well, you know what I'm saying, brown, pathway, not pathway, you know what I'm talking about. You'd see a whole lot of brown here. And yeah, with these things right next to the outflow pipes, there's none of that. So yeah, I can't wait for Skylines 2 to pick up on stuff like that. Let's get out of here, close that. So yeah, this whole I can't get it straight, but this whole long avenue here was based on CPP's whole idea of how to start your city off right, and I just took that, rolled with it, did something comparable to what I've seen done in other videos, and I'll touch upon some other details in later videos of the city. But yeah, this one has always been a work in progress. Getting back to that point, there's a little bit of just about every DLC in this city. You might recognize one of them with the buildings here in the foreground, and there's some out there in the background. They're scattered all over the place. But yeah, it's always been a work in progress, and I can't wait to share more of this city with you guys. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I could go on, for hours talking about this thing, and I really don't want to do that for the first video of this city. Like I said, I want to split it up into several videos. I think at the rate that I'm making these things, for now, it's going to be at least 4 City Skylines 2 videos, and then the 5th one will be a City Skylines 1 video, and see how well that pattern works for a little while. And yeah, just go with that for now. So go back over here. You can tell as soon as I get out of the big city, my FPS goes back up. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and leave it right here on my tiered city, so we can appreciate what I've been able to do in the past with mods, with the actual key walls, and not stuff that the roads have to do or the pathways have to do, and enjoy different pathways, which I'm sure other DLCs in the future will add to CS2. But yeah, so back to our regularly scheduled program of City Skylines 2 and the terrible mess of key walls that I've constructed in Tarot Prime. So I will see you guys later.